Welcome to Be More Smart. This is our third episode. Today I want to discuss a topic with you. Should we save money like the older generation did? I'm particularly interested in this topic because many of our parents, including my parents, for example, they were born in the 1960s. And even further back, my grandparents were born in 1930s, still hold the belief that the money is meant to be saved. This might be because my parents are from a working class background, unlike the first round of entrepreneur after the economic forms in 1978, and who might believe the wealth is created from scratch, often by borrowing or using the leverage. So nowadays, perhaps people are more conservative with their money, preferring to keep it in the fixed deposit or seeking out reliable financial products rather than making another investment. They believe it's better to save than spend. It's a mindset that has been reinforced, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. This raised the question, does our generation really need to save money in the same way as they do? So I personally believe their habits and financial philosophy were shaped by the times they lived in, and our generation might be slightly better off economically, not exceptionally wealthy, but the average standard of the living has risen, and we have more consumer choices. For them, the economic environment was tougher. So I recall my mom telling me that when she was young, purchasing items required coupon for things like grain or fabric. So I remember when I was in elementary schools, my mom was enthusiastic about buying fabric to make clothes herself. It wasn't that they can't afford the clothes, but that's a sense of accomplishment in making them. So in the summer, she would buy the fabric for pajamas, skirts, or pants. Then in winter, she needs sweaters. So this is the way of life. And they were skilled at it. The clothes they made were very comfortable, though not so trendy. The items like rice, grain, oil, at that time, all required coupons. And the practice of making things themselves was partly the product of the planned economy era. So they enjoyed what they had. Despite not having so much money, they still managed to save. So I think our generation's approach assumption is quite different from them. They might wonder, so why order takeout or buy pre-made food? Can't you make it by yourself? So this highlights the difference in spending habits. One focuses on the minimizing expense, while other involves direct purchasing. So it reflects the transition from the planned economy to the market-driven one. I once encountered a family from, I think, northeast China, whose lifestyle was very simple and frugal. They owned a house in Hainan province, so we met them while traveling there. Their diet consists mainly of radish and cabbage throughout the month, with meat consumed infrequently. This was a habit, not a necessity driven by the need to save money. They eat very healthy, using fresh ingredients bought daily. Their savings were modest, not accumulated from the business venture or from investment. So I remember they say they had 8 million yuan in cash. That means like the 40 million Taiwan dollars or 1.6 million Singapore dollars in cash. All of them kept in the bank. So when asked if they invest in financial products or stocks, they say no. It was just in demand deposit account. And personally, if I had 8 million in a demand deposit, I wouldn't be able to resist putting into the fixed deposit or investing into the stock market to ensure its safety and growth. I believe each generation has its own way of doing things, our own consumption habits and the financial philosophies. So after 3 years of COVID-19 pandemic, even our generations Gen Z and the people born before the 1995 enjoy spending. And even those who like to spend tend to want to spend on things they deem worthwhile, like buy house or significant asset that retain value. Even if they feel that they can't save so much, they want to spend their money wisely. This is even more true for those who are good at saving. So generally, men might be better at saving than women because they have fewer occasion for discretionary spending. But after COVID-19, it's ideal for everyone to have at least 6 months worth of living expenses saved up to maintain the cash flow. So for people like me who find it hard to save money, if it's readily accessible in a demand deposit, I suggest using the fixed deposit. The point of the even most basic fixed deposit isn't necessarily the high interest rates, but it can prevent impulsive spending. My mom saved about, I think, 100,000 yuan in China Construction Bank, which is a significant amount for her generation. But bank staff would often call her to buy some like financial products or ETF, but she patiently declined every time. So I just said, Mom, you are really enjoy chatting with bank staff. I would be more direct or tell them not to call again, or might even consider to buy some financial products or ETF to stop the call. For me, putting money into fixed deposit or financial products is a way to keep it out of reach and avoid impulsive spending. I don't have a habit of tracking my expenses, but I do have a habit of saving. Whenever I receive money, regardless the amount, I will save like half of them. And this is a habit stemmed from the past experience with impulsive spending and credit card debt. So I believe everyone should save money to amount for emergency and be ready for the good investment opportunities. A good financial product should offer the high rate of return, have a short investment period, and allow for access to funds. And for example, the products redeemable within 7 days are convenient, but require some effort to manage. The banks offered financial products are popular because they often strike the balance between the offering better returns than standard fixed deposit and provide relatively easy access to funds. So nowadays, there are many financial products and special fixed deposits opportunities available. People can care about to choose which product could be better than to keep cash at home. Holding money in demand deposit can lead to rapid depreciation due to inflation. So in conclusion, everyone should aim to save 6 months